Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, the to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and a sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. Really quick video. I was just meditating a little bit earlier this morning about the coming famine of the word. We're in the beginning phases of it right now, but when it's in full force, that's yet to come. But we could see it happening. Like I said, we're in the beginning phases of it, so you can see it. So you can see it happening. All you people out there, you Christians out there, you drive-by Christians, you IUIC people going up to, you know, you going up to churches, standing in front of churches, yelling at people as they walk out of the church. You know, when you look at the internet, when you look at the internet, and you see Christians, you see Israelites, you see all these people, right? This is why it's a great millstone. We do not associate ourselves with any of these other groups, because just like Christians, right? These Israelites, they're all about gimmicks too. They're all about games too. This is why you'll have let's say Deacon Destruction Mode, as he calls himself. They'll think of something, playing a video, and talk about Great Millstone out of nowhere. While Christians, they just bring up Israelites. They just say, well, Israelites, Hebrew Israelites, and this, that, and the other. And it's just like, Christians can't do anything without Israelites. Okay, there'll be nothing without Israelites, right? That's how you get clout. That's how you get the most views, is you talk about Israelites, right? For Israelites, right? And you people out there that's looking for some type of entertainment, how do you get the most views? You talk about GMS, right? You talk about Great Millstone. So as you see, like I said, you look on the internet, everybody is chasing a dollar. That's what it boils down to. Everybody's chasing a dollar. You're throwing out $1,000 for a debate. Why do you have to do that? Is this about the word of God? Are you seeking the word of the Lord? Or are you seeking some type of fame or validation? Another paycheck, man. There is no way in hell that I'm going to be throwing out $1,000 for a debate, and anybody that sees that and say, "Oh wow, he's doing the work of God." Are you serious? Are you serious? What are you paying 1,000 debates? Debates should just happen. If you're sincere, if you're standing out there on the highways and you got a Christian, you got a few Christians coming up to you with Bibles, right? Then you got a debate, right? If they're not with the games, if they not pulling up with cameras and stuff like that, right? Debates just naturally happen. You people out there throwing out money, I'll pay you $1,000 if you get on my panel and debate me. For what? For what? That means you already know the response that I'm going to give you. It's not a debate at that point. It's a cash grab. Okay? But this is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, okay, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI." Now, the thing is, I always break this down. Do not get distracted by that. Not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water. Okay, don't get distracted by that, because that is most definitely happening. That automatically comes with the crash of an economy anyway, right? So we already know that's going to happen. There's really no denying that. Okay, but the biggest thing, over food, over water, right? Because we've been through multiple famines in the past, ancient times, some not too long ago. But how did the Israelites always make it out of let's say they was going through a famine? How do we always make it out? Through the Lord. The Lord is always the one that led us out of the famine, right? That always delivered us out of the famine, right? So no matter what's thrown at you, it doesn't matter. Well, if you have the faith and you have the Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, it doesn't matter was thrown at you. So that's all this is saying. It's highlighting the fact that there's going to be a lack of God's word out there. right? That's the biggest thing, right? Over all that, over all the food, over all the water, right? Over the money. Because bread doesn't just have to be food, okay? There's going to be a famine of money. We do know that's going to happen, right? Verse 12, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord. Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI shall not find it. I did a video on this somewhat, it was pretty much the same topic yesterday. Uh, you people are going to wish that you didn't play so many games, right, Shalaka? You people are going to wish that you didn't play so many games and you didn't waste time, man. Okay, you got bro. What I read yesterday was Ecclesiastes 12, and starting at verse 1. Okay, you people are going to really wish that you did not waste time. You know, talking trash on the Israelites and all this other stuff, man. Making your skits, doing drive-bys, drive-by, I guess what you call preaching. What do you call that? You know, posting you IUIC purple rats posting up in front of a church yelling at people as they walk out. What is that? That is actual harassment, by the way. I'm just putting it out there. This is why we tell everybody you got different Israelites. You got Israelites that ain't with that crap, man. Because the way they was doing it, these people had children and stuff. We understand the church is wicked, right? But the Lord is the one that's going to bring that down. We ain't bringing nothing down, man. You IUIC and a lot of you other groups, man. Y'all sitting up there believing that you're the ones waking up people. You're believing that you're the ones casting down strongholds and stuff like that. We ain't doing a damn thing, bro. We ain't doing a damn thing. You know what you do? Instead, you go out and you post up in front of churches. You post up in front of pride parades, right? And you with this loud ass microphone yelling and screaming in people's ears, man. That is harassment. I'm just throwing it out there. Yes, that is harassment, right? You're not supposed to do that. But again, these are games, man. All these damn games. This is why, man. When the internet shuts off, you're going to see a whole lot of people just fall off, man. Because the internet is the source of folly right now. Okay, it is the main source of this goddamn folly that everybody's doing, right? Christians rolling up the Israelite camps rolling up the pride parades and in front of churches and stuff like that, or even rolling up other Israelite camps like Great Millstone camps, right? What is all this for, man? Money. Everybody's about the money. Everybody is not focused. This is why when we break down prophecy to a lot of people, they can't get it. You're worried about like this dude rolled up on us not too long ago when we was at camp. What do you think about this camp? What do you think about that camp? This camp, that camp. Knowing and he even knew that we was Great Millstone, because he set up there just his words literally just quoting y'all with that Tahar, right? Y'all with Tahar, right? That's what he said. So it's like, bro, you already knew he was Great Millstone. So what the hell you coming up here asking us all these dumbass questions for, man? What about this cat? What do you think about GOCC? What about ICJC or whatever that is, or Comfy, right? What do you think about ICPK or IUIC? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? But then when we told him about the mark in Revelation 13, something about prophecy, something that's actually important, something that actually means something that actually has something to do with salvation, right? He choked. He couldn't get it. He couldn't get it. Because Great Millstone, us at Great Millstone, we are not about these fucking gimmicks, man. You gotta excuse the language, man. But it really gets under your skin when you see people playing around like that. But they're supposed to do that. Like these Passovers. That's a great example. Salaki, I'm actually upset at myself that I didn't bring that out sooner. Oh my goodness, these concerts of what they call Passovers. These and they gonna record it, right? You had Sakari, the pegulator, right? Sitting up there and him and a Hakah sit up there on these fake flea market Timu thrones, right? And he leaning to the side with the microphone and stuff like that. And you had a dude on the comment board or recording, I can't wait to sit up there with the kings. Now look at your king, man. Your king is taking it up the goddamn ass. Your king is taking it up the ass. Look at him. You see how the Lord just messes people up, man? Right? You know, strip clubs and Hakah is known to be a damn pimp. He was a pimp. You know what I mean? he still is. You see what he doing? I be sliding these strippers DMs. Vocab is waiting to get you niggas, man. You know, he just, you know, him and a couple other people, man, they just be having fun with y'all, man. Right? You got these other groups with these concerts playing reggae, you know, and these white robe shirt garments or shirt fringes, right? And all the women up there screaming for him and stuff like that. Nothing but damn adultery, man. Nothing but all a bunch of adultery. And it's just like, bro, is this what the Passover is about? Read the Passover. Read it. Read it. What is this about? Renting out beaches, you know, for the Passover. Come on, man. We two gotta have a party. Passover ain't no damn celebration. What is wrong with y'all, man? Again, these goddamn gimmicks. These gimmicks. These games that everybody's about. I could go on and on and on about this BS, but you know, I don't have to because it's on the internet, it's recorded. You see it for yourself, man. Right? Look for yourself. So, like I said, this I know I said it's gonna be a quick video, a little longer than I thought it was gonna be, but it is what it is. We're gonna get this word famine real quick. You know, we're gonna roll through it. So you got famine, right? Famine, starvation. So we got famine, starvation, hunger, right? So let's get this word. It says cause to hunger down here. Oh, famish. Yeah, famish. You got famine, you got famish. Yep. So we want to get starvation, extreme suffering from hunger. Okay, so we got that. Starvation, you're being starved or deprived of any element. Here we go. Yep. Deprived of any element essential to nutrition and health. What is so we say famine of the word, right? So what is the ultimate nutrition? What is the ultimate health, right? Because again, you can go through a starvation, but in order for you to remain sane, okay, you need the word of the Lord with you. In order to operate clearly, even these days, even to operate clearly, you need the word of the Lord, man. You need BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get hunger. Okay? It says so the world right as it is right now is gonna be deprived of the word of the Lord, right? Eventually we're not gonna be able to go out there. You know, eventually we're not going to be able to post these videos. We're telling you to get it while you can. Okay. Unease or caused by lack of food. Okay. Debility from lack of food. Okay. Craving, appetite. Okay. It says scarcity of food in a place. Okay. So, America is going to be under a famine, starvation, and it almost may not seem like it to you people out there, especially since you got 100,000 behemoths strolling about, right? But yeah, it's going to happen. But again, more importantly, famine of the word is the most important famine that's going to happen. You got to remember, the Lord is everything. The Lord is above food and all, then your drink and whatever else, man. The Lord is above all that stuff. If he wants you to starve to death, God damn it, then you're just gonna starve to death. This is what it is. There's nothing you can do about that. And you Christians, you know, a lot of people they mistake the type of God the Lord is, right? Or he's above all gods, obviously. But they mistaken his power, right? And what he does, whatever he decides to do is whatever is going to happen. John 6:35, it says, and Jesus, as you people call it, and Yahawashi said unto them, I am the bread of life, right? He that cometh to me shall never hunger, okay? And he that believeth on me shall never thirst. Now, this sounds like Isaiah. My servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. My servants shall drink, but you're going to be thirsty. This sounds just like it. More when most of the time when it says stuff like that, right? It's talking about the word of the Lord. Most of the time, we're really talking about the word of the Lord. That this is this is the real nutrition, man. This is the real nutrition. This is how we're able to operate throughout the day over food, over water, whatever. The Lord is everything, man. Okay? Let's get another one. Okay, last one. I don't know. Maybe I'll read down to three. I'm not sure. I'll just do it. Isaiah 55:1. It says, "Ho," which means listen. It says, "Everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters." Right? It says, "And he that have no money, come ye and buy." You guys, a lot of other Israelite groups, a lot of these other Israelite groups, they so there is a video, I believe either Sakari did or the Genesis did, right? And they were talking about Great Millstone. You know what they locked it behind a membership. Why are you locking that stuff behind a membership? Should you not be warning your congregation about us at Great Millstone? About how we're false teachers and where we mess with little girls and stuff like that and hide your daughters or whatever else, right? Should you not be warning your sheep about Great Millstone? No. You gotta hide it behind a membership. Why? Why? Right? I shouldn't have to buy anything to get a word of truth, right? I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to break through a damn paywall, right? To get the word. I shouldn't have to pay X amount of money for uh a prayer, right? A prayer. Yeah, they're making people pay for prayers. And you telling me that we gotta have fellowship with somebody like that? Why, man? Do you know what prayers are for? And you telling people what if let's say you charge $5 for it. What if I don't have $5, man? What if I'm just dead broke, as you people like calling Great Millstone? It just bums. Okay, well, okay. Let's say I'm just a dead broke ass bum, man. I'm just a broke ass bum, right? Uh, and I don't have $5. You not gonna give me the prayer? You not gonna give me the prayer, bro? I'm your brother, right? You are the ones that's supposedly waking us up. You're supposed to be leading the nation. So you're telling me that if I'm down on my luck, right, and I don't have $5 for you, you're not gonna give me the prayer. You know what I mean? Just look at that, and I can't express how bad that sounds. That is absolutely horrible. That is horrible. You claim to wake up the people before it's too late. Nah, man, you gotta get your bread up, then you come back to me. You know what I mean? Like, what? Come on, man. Come on, man. Like for real. Just picture that. It's ridiculous, right? It says, "Come ye buy and eat." And it says, "Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price," right? And so I got this to go into the famine of the word, all right? Because let's see here. Um, yeah. Actually, this actually is the one I wanted, but this one is a good one too because I was going into that. Yeah, that famine of the word, man. Right. Uh. So yeah, this is a pretty good one too. It says wherefore do ye spend money that ye okay? Yep. Yep. Yeah, I see why I wanted that. Yeah. So as I was breaking that down, that's pretty much why I got it because I was already talking about it, and I figured I was going to go into that direction, right? Because again, these games that these camps play, these games that these people on the internet play, as far as Christians and anybody else, uh, you're all you're doing is distracting the people, right? That's all you're doing. And it makes you wonder, well, I mean, are you seeking the word of God or are you seeking my approval? Right? You Christians, this dude leaning out of the window with a damn loud mic with a speaker and a damn microphone, uh, yelling at IUIC. I think that was IUIC yelling at IU. It's just like, bro, are you seeking their validation? Which you don't want their validation. I'm letting you know now. If anybody, you don't want their validation. But but are you seeking their validation or are you seeking the Lord's validation? No, Christianity is only in it for the money too. Everybody's in this shit for the money. And that's my point. Everybody's in this for the money. Everybody on the internet is chasing the goddamn money. Elder Monaghan, that Elder Monaghan, he posts prayers up, man. He constantly posting prayers up all the time, without price, no charge, free of charge. We don't need this to get our daily bread, man. This is why brothers work. You know what I mean? We not no lazy niggas, man. This is why brothers work. We don't need this to make money, man. We don't rely on this. We will never rely on this to make money. We rely on the Lord to give us our daily bread, and that's all we're looking for is our daily bread. That famine of the word is close, and if you people don't wake up, then it is what it is, man. Like I said, Ezekiel 2:5 says what? Whether they hear or whether they will forbear, they were going to know that a prophet was among them. Y'all going to know, right? We're going to continue to put the message out. Wake up before it's too late. You take it how you want to take it, man. That's between you and the Lord. You take it how you want to take it. We ain't trying to wake you up. We're telling you a message. We're giving you a message. That's all. Take it how you take it. That's all I got on this. Shalom.